morning. Look at that almost blue sky. Sun just coming up. Well, it's not even coming up.
At the end of the street, turn right.
Where are we? I don't know. We're at a rest area somewhere on Highway 395.
Turn
at the
right
intersection
at the
of
stop sign, then
26.
Take the first right.
Colfax is east and Othello is west, apparently. We're kind of out in the boonies.
Turn right on US 395 North.
So we're headed north to Spokane right now. We still have our loaded shingles on, tarp shingles. Why the customer wants shingles to be tarped? They spend all their life outside in the rain, and the weather is beautiful. I don't know. If they want me to tarp it, I'll tarp it. It is 0 degrees Celsius outside, right at the freezing mark. It certainly feels like it. It is sure crisp out there. Yeah, we're like going, we brought all our winter stuff in the truck, but we should have brought this, we should have brought that. Oh, the sprinklers on the fence, all the water froze through the fence. I'm surprised the sprinklers aren't freezing up yet.
395.
Since my phone seems not to be working, not connecting, I guess our US South plan didn't go through or something like that, and so I have no phone right now. We're gonna stop just north of Bonner's Ferry at the Junction Repair place up there and log onto Wi-Fi and print out our paperwork for customs. Can't do it. Can't do it. We tried last night to stop at Flying J and their Wi-Fi wasn't working, no internet connection. I'm like, what's the point of this? And there's Burger King and Subway, and none of those had Wi-Fi. It's like, okay, let's keep going. Head to this rest area, which we made to this rest area with 0 minutes to spare. I'm like, it's been 2 years since I've gone over on my hours. So tonight's gonna be one of those nights. And it ended up not being. It's like, yes!
Like 30 seconds to spare.
The call comes at 0 minutes by the time I did my post trip. Didn't send an alarm yet, but it was 0 minutes. And the rest area was full. I didn't take the last spot, but I needed 2 spots just to get straightened out in that rest area so that I don't take up 2 spots.
Rest areas are not made for super bees.
No, rest areas are definitely not made for super bees. this way. Yeah, last night everybody was harvesting. You had just this haze of harvest fog, just both sneezing and yeah. They're definitely finishing off their harvesting. Everybody is going hardcore harvesting. Digging out a lot of onions, harvesting corn, harvesting the last of the wheat. Not sure why the garbage truck has to have all those beacons going way out here. In this little valley that we follow all the way to I-90. And then head to Spokane and then head north on 95, I think. Or is it Highway 2 there? Either way, we're headed Eastport and then into Creston. There is a highway and we're taking it. That we know. Excuse me. So, yesterday was interesting. As I pulled into Portland, I blew an air hose. Yeah, I was just like air everywhere, my alarm's beeping and I lost all my air. I'm like, what? Came to a stop at the red light and I'm out of air, so it builds up air right away again, and I'm like, what was that? I'm like, well, we're literally like half a block from our loading area. Let's head into there and see if I can figure this out. Head to our loading area and I hit the brakes again and oh, it's like I broke an air line or a brake line. I have no brakes on the truck. Well, I don't have no brakes. So one of the brakes on the drives are blown, but as soon as I hit the brakes, all the air escapes and all my brakes lock up. So if I use the brakes on my truck, the truck is going to lock up and the parking brakes will engage. So I got to be really careful with my truck brakes. So I'm like, okay, I'll use my trailer brakes. So big rigs have two brakes. You have your foot brake, which brakes the truck and the trailer. And on the steering column, there's another brake. People always think it's an emergency brake. No, it's just another brake you can use just like your foot pedal. There's nothing wrong with using that brake. Logging trucks use them all the time to go down steep mountains to keep their trailer straight and no brakes on the truck. Keeps you from jackknifing. Going down a steep grade, icy road, start at the very top of the hill with your handbrake in. You can prevent yourself from jackknifing on a solid ice road. It's just another brake. There's nothing emergency about it. It is just another brake, but it does not brake the truck. It only hits the brakes on the trailers. It doesn't brake the trailers faster. It brakes the trailers exactly the same speed. It feels different because on a normal day, when you hit your foot brake, the truck starts braking and the trailer take a second to engage because they're so far away. When you use your the handbrake, you sort of like start pulling it. It's like, okay, no brake, because it's got the delay. And by the time the brakes do hit, you've already pulled too hard and you hit the brakes hard. That's why it feels like they grab. But just that the message from my hand to the rear end of the trailer takes a second. So I'm like, okay, I've got my hand brakes, or my trailer brakes. So I pulled into the yard, scaled in, parked there, went and loaded, got a hold of dispatch and said I need a shop to repair this air leak because I'm not going on the highway like this. Very unsafe and highly illegal. So we looked it up and it's like, oh, there's an international shop literally like a block away. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hand brake it over or use the trailer brakes just to drive into their yard there. Pull into their yard and they're like, oh, we don't allow trailers in the yard. I'm like, well, in that case, you're gonna have to do a call out if you want me to drop the trailer somewhere else, because I'm not braking this truck with just truck brakes. It's because you can't turn the Super Bee around in our backyard. I'm like, okay, well, I'm in the yard now. I have to either back out or, so if you guys are willing to fix it here, okay, they're willing, awesome. I'm like, if I have to, I'll just back off your yard. With a Super Bee, I'm like, yeah, what else am I gonna do? I'm in your yard. I'm like, while you're fixing it, I'm gonna go walk around the yard and see if I can make it around. And I'm like, okay, I cannot make it around their yard, but I can loop around their building, back up between some vehicles, and then loop around back. And I'm like, I can do this, it's easy. And they're like, no, you can't. There's people, some people in the shop were supporting me and going, okay, I'll get somebody to help guide you. He's gonna get a group of people. I'm like, nope, just one person, that's all I need, just one person. I don't need a whole bunch of people yelling at me what to do. In fact, I don't need anybody. I can do this without you guys. I know what I'm doing. So I pulled around. Another guy came there and just goes, you're a better man than I am. As I started attempting backing in there into that spot, I'm like, well, it's going to take me 2 or 3 tries to get the trailer straightened out to aim for that spot. So I did that, backed right into the spot, turned around, and off I went. And there was a couple of people shaking their head going, can't believe he just did that. And it's like there was lots of space. But in their mind, a Super Bee is just like a 2-trailer A-train. And an A-train is not that easy to do what I did there. A really experienced veteran could do it with an A-train. But in their mind, 2 trailers is impossible. I'm like, it's not impossible. There's lots of space. All I have to do is back it up. So yeah, they fixed me up. I turned around and off we went. I think that was quite fortuitous that the repair shop was right there. I'm like, well, good to know that it's literally right there. And that I lost the airline that close to the shop. It's like, you couldn't drive on the highway like that. It'd be unsafe to drive on the highway like that. At a low speed you can control it easily, but at high speed it would be hard to control the truck that way. So even driving that block is not legal, but it's better than being parked on the road somewhere, because I can't stay parked where I load. They're super busy and they don't allow me to stay parked in their yard, so I would have to literally park on the road to drop my trailers, or get a call out and be parked on the road. It's like, if I was DOT, I think I would be okay with a driver doing this. I'm just like, what would I do if I was a DOT? Have a big rig parked on the road blocking a lane of traffic for a few hours, because a call out usually takes many hours. Or get the guy to carefully and slowly drive a block down the road to the repair shop and get it fixed and be out of the way. Like a block, I'm going to drive at 20 miles per hour, creep down the road, and there's not a lot of traffic on there at all. Not no traffic, but hardly any traffic there, so. I guess it would depend on the DOT officer. Because blocking the road, would they have forced me to get a tow truck and get it towed off the road? It's not a busy road, so maybe they would have let me park there for the 5 hours or 6 hours it takes to get a call out. Because call outs take a long time. Driving down the block will take me half an hour to an hour to get fixed, so. And then I'm off the road. I don't know. If there's any DOTs listening, what would you guys have done? I'd like to learn. Still in the little valley down here. Sun's now definitely up. It's blinding me. That's why I hit record right away after I did my pre-trip. I'm pulling in the rest of the area. If I don't record right now, there won't be a video until way later. And who knows what I'll be doing by that time. Might be going through some snow. I'll hit record if we do then. Shoot a bonus little episode. We don't know what we're doing, so we're headed to Creston to unload there. Should get there right around 12 on tarp, so probably won't be ready to leave there till 2 because they take their time unloading there. They don't. Well, it depends. It's not that they take their time unloading me. They take the priority as their customers over me. So if a customer comes in, they drop what they're doing with me and go and load the customer and then come back to me, and it makes sense. They're the ones that are paying the money. I'm the one they are paying money. So it can take a while to unload, not due to their fault. And so yeah, 2 o'clock, I could probably load at Wendell Wood, Wendell Lumber, part of Canfor. Or I could load at, what is it, Hushcroft? So there's 2 mills there that I could potentially load at in Creston. Or they'll send me empty over Kootenai Pass and Pulse and go to Klesnikoff to get a load there. Nobody behind us, so I'm going to keep racing this guy. He's passing very slowly, so almost when somebody shows up behind us, I'll slow down to let him go. He's probably maxed out to his limiter or something like that. Must have a low limiter. Little A train. And still nobody behind us. You have an idea?
You run up that side.
I'll go right on the other side. So speed up and ride on the other side of them. That way it'll block the sun. Good idea. Let's do it. Well, we're going to turn more into the sun here, so I'm going to pull up my sunglasses. So, thank you guys for watching. A thumbs up if you enjoyed. What is this? What do you call this? Columbia Basin? I think that's a Columbia Basin. Columbia Basin, all farmland. Makes you feel like you're in Saskatchewan. Rolling hills. We did last night. How do you roll over on a road like this? Perfectly bare. And they were rolled over at, there's a brim like, just like here. They were rolled up over, SUV, rolled over at the top. They drove all the way up the hill and rolled, well I guess they rolled all the way up to the top of the hill. That was just south of the rest area. There was police on scene and everything, but right lane closed. So I'm like, how do you roll over a vehicle on a beautiful dry day? It's just bizarre. But unless you were intoxicated or distracted. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Anything else exciting happens, I'll throw it into the end of the video here, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I think I said that already. Hey, hit the thumbs up anyway. A little bit of snow up here. Brake check. Restroom break. It's beautiful. There's quite a bit of snow up here. You can see they've plowed quite a bit off. It definitely must have been a lot of snow on the roadway. Won't be long before this 3-lane is only a 2-lane. In the winter, these lines are pretty much ignored. Beautiful up here with the snow. Just slipping and sliding on ice. Not fall yet. It's like, right, this is what walking on ice feels like. So apparently Highway 3, the highway we're on right now, is closed over the Paulson for a couple hours due to a pretty good rock slide. It's that time of year too. The water seeps in between all the cracks and freezes and then pushes all the rocks off. Roads are really nice though, but I imagine on the weekend they were not so nice.
Some of the patches might be like this.
I actually saw trucks' chains overhanging the no post, so someone lost a set of chains going down. If I'd seen them earlier, I think I would have pulled over and grabbed them. Even if they're busted, take all the links out and save the links from my chain. Oh yeah, see this wet over here now, so overnight it probably freezes. It's only +4 Celsius up here at the hottest time of day. Rocks on the road here, the small ones. Try to avoid them because they could cut a tire. Yeah, a bit of snow up here still. A lot of it has melted, but it's that time of year. Soon every video will have snow in it. For the next 5 months there's gonna be snow. We'll see if I'm still so excited in 5 months.
6 months. I don't know.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the little extra clip at the end of the video. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you like my videos, maybe share it with your friends. That'd be cool. I'd appreciate that.